Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training programs, skilled trade professions, and employment opportunities, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Toni Cureton, your host, and today we are with Central Michigan University. Welcome, Tiana. We're so glad to have you. You can go ahead and get started in your presentation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to share my screen and open up the presentation for you all. Um, if you have any questions, you can add them in the chat, and Ms. Cureton can let me know that there's a question and I can't answer at that time. I'm also okay with you all asking questions at the end of the presentation as well. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. I am the Wayne County representative for Central Michigan University, so I cover all of Wayne County areas, from Northfield, Michigan, all the way down to uh, Rockwood or the Gibraltar, Michigan area. I do presentations regularly. I also do on-site admissions as well. So if someone wants to have that one-on-one, and when it comes to applying for colleges, I do those as well. So if you all want some additional information or want to contact me after the presentation for other things, please let me know. I also can add my information to the chat. So Central Michigan University has been around since the early 1800s. It started off as a teaching institution. Central Michigan is located in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, which is about a 2.5 hour drive from the Detroit area. Um, so it's not too far of a drive. I usually tell my students it's far enough for you to get away from mom and dad and have some space, but it's close enough for you to be able to come home. So you drive an hour up 96 West and you will land in Lansing, Michigan, where Michigan State University is, and then you drive north, and that will take you straight to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, Michigan, used to be what was called an Indian reservation, and it was founded by the Anishinaabe tribe. So, because of the foundation of Mount Pleasant, Central Michigan University feel that it's important that we honor the land that we educate our students on. And so, we have a very close connection with the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe, very positive relationship with them. So this is where we get the nickname Chippewas from. This is why we don't have a mascot or anything at the time, because of the collaboration that we have for the tribe. So we try to be respectful as possible. But that's where we get our nickname Chippewas from. So when you hear people say fire up chips, that's short for Chippewas, and that's where it comes from. It comes from the Saginaw Chippewa Indian tribe. Today, I'll walk through how you'll learn by doing, discover how we can support you, and I will go through the admission, scholarships, and next steps with you as well. This is just a very nice view of what our campus looks like. I am a CMU alum. I graduated from CMU in 2007. I fell in love with campus the moment I set foot on their campus, which was my 9th grade year in high school. I was an Upward Bound student, so I was an Upward Bound student and was able to visit campus. So I fell in love with campus immediately. Once I graduated from high school, I had other schools in mind, but I always knew that's where I wanted to end up. It's a 15 to 20-minute walk from one end of campus to the other. So it's a medium-sized campus. It's not too big. Michigan State, my sisters went to Michigan State, is very big. Most of the time we had to use transportation to go to and from campus. So we're a mid-sized campus. Everything is in one area. Once you're on campus, you're on campus. Mount Pleasant is pretty small town. It's about 22 miles. So once you're off campus, you're on the other side of Mount Pleasant. So it's a very small town. We do have everything that you need as far as your essentials. We have Walmart's, Sam's Club, Kohl's, other shopping stores. We do have hair care products and other things for ethnic groups too in that area. When I was a student at CMU, I usually had to get my hair care products from home, but the town has diversified a little bit more. So it's a small town and it's an easy access to get everywhere. So that's why another reason why I enjoy being in Mount Pleasant. It was pretty small and campus wasn't too big either. Um, you can have a car your freshman year. As a student, the parking pass is about 175 for the whole school year. And you can have a car for the entire 4 years that you're at CMU. Excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. That's why I'm home for today. But this is just a snapshot of what our campus looks like. So you see our library, our main building, that was the first building on campus, which is forefronted right in front of you. So if you get a chance, it's really important that you visit campuses. So for the students that are looking forward to going on campus or looking forward to going to schools, it's important that you visit that campus before making a final decision. This is where you'll spend 4 years of your life, and you want to make sure that you're comfortable. There are a lot of schools that are going to have the academics that you're looking for or a very good program that you're looking for, but it's really important to visit campus to make sure that you will just be comfortable being there. So I recommend you do that for any school that you're applying to or that you want to attend, is to visit campus. CMU is very big on research. We're part of the top 6% Carnegie Research institutions. That means we are a tier 2 research institution. So a tier 1 would be schools like Stanford or Howard or Harvard. The Ivy League schools is a tier 1 research institution. We're tier 2. So we're part of the 6% Carnegie Research Institution. We have over 200 undergraduate programs for our students as well. So we have the majority majors that most kids are looking for, psychology, biology, the different things in the arts and business programs as well. We have active learning classrooms on campus, over 227 labs as well. So it's a very hands-on experience type of university. So despite what your major or your minor may be, you're going to receive hands-on experience at CMU. We like to give our students real world experience as well. We have over 150 study abroad programs. We have over 11,000 internship opportunities for our students. We're home of the #1 alternative break programs in the nation as well. Um, Alternative breaks is just another way of saying spring break. So during spring break, most college students go probably to a beach, somewhere fun. Alternative break is something where you utilize that time to give back to the community. So you will go to a different area, you will travel, but you're gonna be giving back and helping out where there's a need to. So that's why it's called alternative break as opposed to spring break to go have fun. It's just something our students do just to give back to the community. When I was a student on campus, the way most of us thought about it is out of the 4 years that we're going to be here, we're going to take 1 year of our spring break and give back to the community, and we can have fun the other 3 years. So that's the mentality we had on campus, which is why most students did alternative breaks at CMU. So if you're looking to give back, this is an awesome opportunity for you to spend a week giving back in a different country. It's a very awesome opportunity. I recommend any student to take advantage of those moments if you can once you start your college experience. We have over 235 alumni strong worldwide. I am a part of the CMU Black Alumni chapter. We also have a CMU Alumni Hispanic chapter as well. So our alumni overall is very huge, is very large. We all work together very well. Down here in the Metro Detroit area, we have a lot of different events. We often invite parents to these events so that they can get some kind of connection with their kids that's far away from home on campus. So we do have parents that support some of the alumni events that we have down here in the Metro Detroit area as well. 93.7% of our students are working in their field once they graduate from CMU. So it's really important that you pay attention to those type of rates. A lot of times students ask me what's the graduation rate, which is fine. A lot of students graduate from universities, but it's not very often that students find the exact work that they're looking for in the field that they studied. That doesn't always happen for some people, but we're very good at making sure that we put our students in positions to where they are hireable. So 93.7% of our students often find jobs in their field after graduation. We have over 400 registered student organizations on campus. So if you want to join a dance club, a photography club, a lot of them are academic based, but a lot of them are also fun student organizations as well. We have these sororities and fraternities on campus. We have a lot of different organizations, sports organizations as well. You don't necessarily have to play for a team at CMU in order to play sports because we do have intramural and club sports as well. We have over 17 NCAA Division One athletic teams on campus. We have over 30,000 student volunteer hours annually at CMU as well. CMU is very big on leadership, so we are very big on giving different leadership opportunities to our students through different programming, since we are part of the top leadership institutions in the country as well. We offer a variety of student services, academic advising, tutoring services. We have a counseling center on campus for our students, military things, you name it. We try to make sure that our students are comfortable on campus. We are in the middle of Michigan. We recognize that we are a bit of the distance, so we do the best we can to make sure our students have everything they need right there for them and that it's accessible to them. So we have a variety of services on campus. We make sure that we do our best to keep our students safe as well. We have key access cards for all of our residential halls. If you do not live in that hall, your residential key will not work. We have guardian safety apps that all of our students are required to download on campus, and it keeps them updated in live time as to what's going on campus. We have over 30 blue light emergency phones on campus as well. Sometimes our students have later classes and they may not be done until 8 or 9, and it's usually dark around that time in the winter. So you can utilize the blue light emergency phones to take you to your residential halls if you would like. We have cameras all over campus too. So we do the best we can to make sure our students are safe. This is what our residential halls look like. We offer free laundry, fitness facilities, study rooms, kitchenettes, wheelchair accessibilities, gender inclusive housing, one-person suites. The dorms that are on your left side, where it says Cobb and Troutman Halls, Emmons through Thorpe Halls, that is typically where our freshman students live. The top residential hall actually used to be for 4 people. It's in the towers, but post-COVID, they no longer put 4 people in one bedroom. So now that is a space for 2 people. Below it, it's a space for 4 people where there are 2 people per bedroom. In both of the dorms, you have your study area and you have a bathroom as well. To the right, those are our premium dorms. The one at the top, Carey Hall, is recently renovated. That's also in the towers. It's for 2 people. Those are full-size beds. And at the bottom, those are newer dorms as well. Those are 4-bedroom dorms. Everyone has their own room, and there's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a study area in that hall. Premium housing does cost a little bit more. Typically, that's where our upperclassmen students live, but we do leave that option open for freshmen as long as they have the extra funds to cover the premium housing price, because financial aid package typically only covers standard housing prices, which would be the 2 on your left. The dorms are really, really nice. I enjoyed living there. I lived in Sachs Hall my freshman year, which is at the bottom left corner, and I had 3 other roommates. And then my sophomore year, I lived in premium housing in Campbell Hall, which is at the bottom right corner. So I had the opportunity to live on campus my first 2 years, and it was great. It was amazing. I moved off campus my junior year. This is more about food on campus. We offer 3 different membership options. Let me check the chat to see if someone's asked a question. I just realized I haven't. Okay, we don't have a question yet. Okay. So we offer 3 different meal plans for our students. We give you 3 different meal plan options because everyone doesn't eat the same, right? So we don't want to have students paying for larger meal plans if they only eat probably twice a day. So you get 3 different meal options to kind of fit your dietary needs. We have flex dollars that are also included in your meal plan too. So the smaller amount of meals you receive for the dining commons, the more flex dollars you can receive to use at any of the restaurants that you see on the slide at the bottom. We have mini markets, snack bars, coffee shops, and a food court too. This is the cost at CMU. It's about $26,000 a year. There are other anticipated fees that you'll have to pay out of pocket, such as possibly your books, supplies, transportation. We did say you can have a car on campus your freshman year, but that is a cost as well. Recreational needs and things of that nature, your personal needs. So there is additional cost that you will come out of. What we are showing you here is the cost of tuition, food and housing, and the student service fees. We offer Maroon and Gold Merit Scholarships to our students. It's awarded to new incoming freshman students. There's no additional application for this scholarship. You can earn between $3,500 and $8,200 per year. We are test optional this year, so if you did not do very well on the ACT or SAT, that is okay. We do offer scholarships to students just based off of their GPA. If you did well on the SAT and the ACT, that is fine. We will accept it as we do increase the amount of the scholarship incorporating the ACT and SAT scores. This is the Maroon and Gold merit breakdown for you. So the top dollar amount that you see here, the top dollar amount on this row is what you receive just based off of your GPA. The golden area is where you plug in your GPA, and that first dollar amount you see below it is what you can receive just based off of your GPA. If you want to incorporate your ACT and SAT scores, then you look at the bottom $3 amounts. Looking at this area here. So starting at a 22 with your ACT and an 1100 with your SAT, you can increase your Maroon and Gold award. We do offer transfer scholarships to our students as well. We are very transfer friendly. We have a lot of students who start off at a community college and transfer to CMU. That is very normal. So we like to offer our transfer students the same amount of scholarship opportunities as we do incoming freshmen. We do offer additional scholarships too. We have Scholarship Universe, which is something that our students or admitted students have access to find scholarships from external referrals or from other outside agencies or from other departments as well. We have competitive scholarships such as the Centralis Honor Scholarship. It's for a 3.7 GPA or higher. That scholarship deadline was November the 1st. And the recipients have already been awarded this scholarship. We also offer the Leader Advancement Scholarship and the Multicultural Advancement Scholarship in a variety of ways as well. The deadline for those scholarships was January the 15th. We have community and third-party scholarships too. Those are typically for our upperclassmen students. So coming into CMU, you can receive many scholarships your freshman year, but you can also increase your scholarships and gain more scholarship opportunities during your sophomore, junior, and senior year as well. We don't stop giving out scholarships just as a freshman. We also offer departmental scholarships as well. This is the code you would use to add Central Michigan University to your FAFSA application once you apply for financial aid. The FAFSA has been available since December. There's a lot of controversy going on with the FAFSA because there's been a lot of changes, and the reward letters won't come back to our students till around April, is from what we're hearing. So just be patient. Know that all universities are aware of the changes that the FAFSA has made, and we are trying to be as flexible as possible about that. But this is the code that you would use to add CMU to your FAFSA application. This is the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. This is pretty new. This is only the second year this has been offered. I wish the state of Michigan would have offered scholarships when I was a student. So not only do your students have an opportunity to win grants from a federal direction, but you can also receive scholarships from the state of Michigan as well. You can receive up to $5,500 per year. 80% of our students are typically eligible for this scholarship. I witnessed it myself last year during the first year. The majority of my students had this on their financial aid award. All you need to do is attend a Michigan high school and then attend a Michigan college in order to receive it. And when you fill out your FAFSA form, it's going to give it to you automatically, just like the federal government gives you your scholarships the same way. So there's nothing addition you need to do. Just complete your FAFSA form. And if you're eligible, you will automatically receive it. This is about the application process. It's a $40 application fee, or you can apply for a waiver. The only thing we require are your transcripts. You can submit your scores if you would like. You can apply at fireup.cmich.edu/apply on your laptop or even on your phone. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to apply. Once you apply, the priority deadline for the fall is December 1st. If you're waiting to apply in the spring, the priority deadline is April 1st. I highly recommend that you apply way before both of those dates. But the only thing we require are, like I said, are your high school transcripts. And the April 1st date is mainly for transfer students. We are a part of the Michigan Assured Admissions Pact. So as long as you have a 3.0 GPA or higher, you are guaranteed admission at CMU. That would also guarantee you a Maroon and Gold Merit Award as well. Once you admit it, you accept your admission. When you accept your admission, that doesn't mean you're committed to CMU. You're just accepting the offer. Once you accept the offer, then we give you the opportunity to apply for scholarships and things of that nature. So you have to at least accept the offer once you receive it. You don't have to commit, but in order to apply for scholarships and things like that, you at least have to accept your admission. Once you accept your admission, you want to review your financial aid packet once you receive it. If you already know Central is the place where you want to be, you can always go ahead and submit your enrollment deposit, which is about $175, I believe. Once you submit your enrollment deposit, you'll have the ability to schedule orientation and begin your housing application. At that point, you can register for Impact or Leadership Safari. I'm going to try and play a video and let you watch it. If the video doesn't play well, Ms. Cureton, you can always let me know and I will cut the video off. But there's a video that will show you kind of what Impact and Leadership Safari looks like and what it feels like. But what it is, it's an opportunity for newly incoming freshmen to become acclimated with campus before starting. A lot of students come on campus with a lot of anxiety. We have students coming from different areas of the country, different areas of other countries. So we want to make sure our students are comfortable. They gain leadership skills at the very beginning. There's team building exercises that they do with a variety of students. It's an awesome time. I did Leadership Safari when I was a freshman at CMU. We didn't have Impact. I wish we did because I would have joined. Impact and Leadership Safari are the same thing, but Impact is on a smaller level. It's more so catered to our minority students, students coming from marginalized communities, and our international students. So you get to meet with a smaller community first to become acclimated with campus, and then you join the Leadership Safari crew, which is about 1,100 students that following week. Both of these programs give our students about a week and a half to move on campus earlier than incoming freshmen. So most freshmen all move in on the same day. Move-in day is very hectic, you guys. I have volunteered move-in day and it's crazy. I have seen people bring U-Haul trucks to move into a small dorm. I have no idea where they're going to fit all of those items, but I have witnessed it. So the fact that you have a week and a half opportunity to move on campus before everyone else, I would do the programs just to take advantage of that time because move-in day is pretty hectic. Let me know if you all can't see the video and I'll turn it off.
You can see the video, but there's no sound. Did you hit share sound?
Okay, let me see. I'm not sure how to add the volume in for you. Do you all know how I can?
If you go into
Let me see.
under the arrow where the microphone is, it should be, if you click on the arrow, it should have shared sound.
Okay, same as system. See if that'll work. See if it'll work this time. Can you hear?
No, can see, but still can't hear.
Okay, I'm sorry. The video kind of just shows, I guess, what the students would say now, the vibe of what it kind of looks like to be a part of Impact. Um, like I said, it's mainly for our minority students on campus. Um, International students get a chance to get together. Students from other countries can attend Impact as well. It's just for 2 days. Really cool opportunity for our students to kind of connect with what they're used to. You know, a lot of times you in the predominantly white school and you're kind of nervous. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to fit in somewhere? But Impact gives you that opportunity to say, like, wow, there's more minority students on campus than what I see. So this is what Impact looks like here. The only thing you would hear is music anyway. You wouldn't really hear anybody talking right now. Here's a speech that someone gives that you all won't hear, but right now it's just music. It's kind of showing what the vibe looks like. So now the video is going into Leadership Safari. So this is on the bigger scale. This is including all students for the university. So it's about 1,100 students that all come together for Leadership Safari. I have to say this was one of the best experiences I had. And it definitely made me feel comfortable as a freshman on campus. Um, it definitely made me feel like I can call CM home for the next 4 years. I was an eyeball, you know, once you join the bigger scale from Impact, you are a small person in a bigger crowd, you know, but it did a really good job of making everyone feel. So I love to see that Leadership Safari has continued at CMU. If you notice the difference from Impact, how it changed um, so drastically as what it looks like. But like I said, it was a really, really good experience. I did have the opportunity to attend other leadership programs at CMU. There was a program called Leadership Camp. I spent about 3 days with 150 other students from CMU, and we just developed better leadership skills. We learned how to speak more in front of a crowd. We gained a lot of confidence within that time. I really enjoyed leadership. That was great. So Central is really big on leadership skills. A lot of students leave Central with a lot of confidence. Why we all get jobs so quick, so fast. They want us to be ready for work. Why I enjoyed being a student there, not just because I received a good academic experience, but because they gave me the opportunity to get ready for the real world. I started working with the career center pretty early. I was a part of different student organizations on campus, so I knew how to run meetings by Robert's rules with no problem by the time I graduated college. So Central does a very good job at preparing students for the real world and to become leaders in the. Sorry, you all can't hear the video. So if you all didn't have any other questions or anything, that was the presentation for you all. Here's some information if you wanted to contact the admissions office. If you wanted to contact me personally, I am getting ready to put my email address and phone number in the chat.
Okay, you guys, if there aren't any more questions, well, if there aren't any questions or comments, then we will bring the session to a close. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Ms. Brown, for sharing about CMU. we're so glad to have gotten this information because um, there's some awesome opportunities here. Everybody, we thank you again for joining and have a great day, everybody. All righty then.